Seems how frustrating again. Just we talked about it pre-game. Just win loss. Just not knowing what's going to happen when your team goes out there.
Yeah, 100% right. Like, so good last week against the Cowboys away from home defensively and grittiness and, really connected. And then tonight we looked the total opposite. But, in saying that, I've got to give credit to Parramatta. They played really well and they did the hard things for really long periods. But, it's frustrating because, as I said, just... we were so good last week, so we felt as though we had turned a real corner the last couple of weeks.
Where is it going wrong defensively, especially because there was some pretty nonchalant line breaks there from Parramatta, especially in that first half where they just kind of went straight through?
I think obviously Jakey Arthur come off early, so we had our hooker defended at 3-man, and Corey Waddell. Went into each back row today for Benny Trbojevic, obviously. So there's probably a little lack of cohesion with a couple of them. But the disappointing thing, it doesn't matter. Like they're inside shoulder tackles, so that's your golden rule. Defensively, any coach will talk around that. So they poked some holes through us there in the first half. But I thought, we got ourselves back in it in the second half there when Hopper went over in the corner, but unfortunately put his hand out. So. As I said, Parramatta are too good for us tonight. They outplayed us.
What did you make of the attack, Steve? Because, as you said, 2 tries for Hopper, third one disallowed. I know Chaz wasn't there, but outside of that didn't really create as many chances as normal.
We lacked cohesion tonight. For whatever reason, we just didn't look like we have been when we've been at our best this year. So, as I said, I've got to give Parramatta credit. They handed over the footy. I think they completed over 90%, so they kept handing over the footy to us in deep yardage, and we just couldn't... we couldn't find a way to get field position. The couple of times we did in the first half, we scored. But, ultimately I was really disappointed because we're just lacking consistency in some parts of our game at the moment.
Tom, did it feel like it lacked cohesion and fluency in attack tonight?
Yeah, a little bit. And probably didn't. We didn't win the field position battle, so it's hard to attack out of our own end. We weren't good enough.
Any injuries? Seaward didn't come back on. I know Jake came back on at the end, but how are those two?
Yeah, Seaward, obviously we missed him after he went off. He's got a little calf. I don't know whether it's a strain or, I don't actually know what it is, but he wasn't able to come back on. Jakey Simkin was able to come back on. Jake Arthur was able to come back on. So they were the 3 major injury concerns. But, we certainly miss Seaward. He's been, talk about consistency, he's been ultra consistent for us this year.
How does that leave your place with middle, Steve? Like, do you expect Jake Turbo to be back next week? Big game against Brisbane?
Look, I'm not sure. We need to do the right thing by Jake. I think he needs to, see the independent doctor, from what I understand. But we'll look after Jake. We need to look after him. So, look, I don't know that. He's feeling a lot better. He's certainly, he's back exercising and so on. We'll get a check on Josh Alloway. He was pretty close this week, so he's not far away. Toff Sibley's back from suspension, so Toff potentially would come into consideration. So we'll get some troops back. It was good to have Croaks out there as well. He'll be better for that run. But we just looked disjointed tonight.
So I think you played before both the next 2 Origins as well. So how do you address that and make it not disjointed? When you're missing daily in attack?
Hopefully, as I said, if we get Jake back, we get Josh Alloway back, Toff Sibley becomes available. I feel like Croaks will be better for the run tonight. Matt Lodge certainly will be better for the run tonight. So, and Jakey Arthur, it's his first game since 2023 in first grade. So, look, there'll be some positive things. It was just really hard because we were so good 6 days ago. And so that's probably, why. A little bit frustrated tonight.
And just on Jake, has he passed or... Like, I know you say you're going to go look after him or not, but has he passed... Is he on track to have passed all the protocols?
From what I understand from Dr. Bloomfield, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.